Here are the picks of the day for January 19th. If you prefer receiving our picks directly in your mailbox, including bonus selections, just click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Now, let's dive into today's free NBA picks. Game 1 is between the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets, where the Celtics seem to hold a significant advantage, especially when playing at their home court, TD Garden. The Celtics have been on fire with a perfect 20-0 record at home this season, showcasing their strong performance in familiar territory. Recent form adds to the Celtics' momentum, winning 12 out of their last 15 games overall. Their offensive stats are impressive, averaging 120.9 points per game and shooting at an efficient 47.8% from the field. Notably, they lead in three-point attempts and rank 6th in shooting percentage, emphasizing their scoring capabilities. On the defensive end, the Celtics stand out with a second-place ranking in defensive rating, showcasing their strong defensive performance. This could pose a challenge for the Denver Nuggets, especially considering their struggles on the road, with a 7-14 against the spread (ATS) record away from home. One key factor to watch is the three-point shooting proficiency of the Celtics, which is expected to contribute to a high-scoring game. This, combined with the Nuggets' below-average performance on the road, particularly in three-point shooting, may make it tough for them to cover the spread. Turning attention to player status, key Celtics players like Kristaps Porzingis and Derek White are probable to play. On the Nuggets side, Aaron Gordon is likely to play, but with a heel injury. The presence of these players could significantly impact the overall team performance. So, the combination of the Celtics' dominance at home, offensive efficiency, three-point shooting prowess, the Nuggets' road struggles, Celtics' defensive strength, and the status of key players all point towards a slight lean for the Celtics to cover the spread. Additionally, the expectation is also for the game to be high-scoring, leaning towards going over in total points. Before we move on to our next selection, join us on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as we're bringing you 4 to 5 exciting videos every week. Without further ado, let's get into the next pick. In the Game 2 matchup between the Atlanta Hawks and the Miami Heat, the Hawks are coming off 2 consecutive wins, showcasing a strong emphasis on defense by allowing an average of 101.5 points per game. This indicates their success in limiting their opponents' scoring opportunities. On the other side, the Miami Heat stand out as one of the top defensive teams in the NBA, giving up the third fewest points in the league with an average of 110.9 points per game. Their defensive strategy revolves around slowing down the pace of play. Looking back at the previous encounters between the Hawks and the Heat, Miami managed to hold the Hawks to 113 and 109 points, respectively. This suggests that the Heat have been effective in restricting the Hawks' scoring output. A noteworthy stat is that when the Miami Heat allow fewer than 115 points, they boast an impressive record of 21 wins and 8 losses. This indicates that the Heat tend to perform well when they can keep their opponents scoring below a certain threshold. Considering these factors, there's a reasonable expectation that the upcoming game could be low-scoring. Both teams have demonstrated solid defensive capabilities, and previous matchups have seen relatively lower scores. Therefore, for Game 2, take the total points to go under. In the upcoming Game 3 between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets, the Lakers seem to be in good form, having secured victories against the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Dallas Mavericks in their last 2 matches. Players like Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and LeBron James have been making significant contributions to the team's positive momentum. Anthony Davis, in particular, has been a standout performer, averaging an impressive 25.2 points and 12.2 rebounds per game. In the recent game against the Mavericks, he showcased his skills with 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. The Lakers appear to be on a roll. On the flip side, the Brooklyn Nets have been facing challenges, losing 4 consecutive games and struggling on their recent road trip with a 0-4 record against the spread. Their offensive struggles are evident, scoring 103 or fewer points in 3 consecutive games and ranking 17th in the NBA in adjusted offensive efficiency. The Nets also have some injury concerns, with key players dealing with unspecified issues. Cam Thomas, in particular, has been facing difficulties after his injury. These factors might impact the overall performance of the Nets. Despite being described as a streaky team, the Lakers have managed to win 4 of their last 6 games and covered the spread in 3 of those. Although not consistently covering, the Lakers are portrayed as playing well recently. Looking at historical data from the previous season, the teams split their two-game set, each winning on their home court. Recent trends suggest a decline in the Nets' ability to cover the spread. Taking all these factors into consideration, the recommended pick for Game 3 is to bet on the Lakers covering the spread. It seems like the Lakers' positive momentum and the struggles faced by the Nets make them a favorable choice for this matchup. If you're tailing, be sure to let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you all in the next one.